Stadium in Houston. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. He completes it to Tate. Deshaun Watson, when you think about the toughest quarterbacks in the league to game plan against, he's got to be in your top 5, does he not?
And when you talk about game planning, putting him in the top 5, that's an easy call because he can make every throw. That's not an issue at all. He has great touch delivering the football, but that mobility, that added dimension, when he escapes the pocket and those receivers find their way open, short, medium, and long, he finds the right guy. And last but not least, his toughness. He can stand in the pocket, take a hit, and deliver.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Crowder now to return. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll check it down to Bell. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. The numbers for Bell on the ground in the game last week. 15 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown. And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, "Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball." It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He's got a man one. He'll drop to throw. That's to the veteran tight end, Carter Landry. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. A give to Bell. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And the Texans will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
We're scoreless after one. On second down now, it's Lindsey, and he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. From the 50, it's Watson. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Akins. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. He got 29 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Now it's Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Tate. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Folk, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's David Johnson who provides the capper as he scores on the touchdown run. Returnable here for Davis. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they play. I mean, the defense, too, really, but they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Going for it all. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Watson. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. Throw right side into the hands of Akins. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Returnable here for Davis. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. Desmond King, ex of the Chargers and Titans, in on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. This one caught by Crowder. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now a first down carry by Bell. And some room to work. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. It's complete to Cole. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Trip touchdown, Jets. Michael Carter with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Watson. Dumping it off for Johnson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. Here's Bell. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. This is Bell on the dump off. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Open man left side. That's the tight end, Herndon. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. The give is to Bell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. Touchdown! Le'Veon Bell. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A shotgun snap for Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st. Back to throw, Watson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw again on 2nd down, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch. Inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jets are going to get the football back. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Watson now to throw. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
There's a reason the number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be... And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in in from 4 yards out. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Watson. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more